Then I got a girlfriend who doesn't like beards, and she was really subtle about it. She'd say things like, "Oh, you have a beard, huh? Some of my friends like guys with beards." I was like, "Oh, that's weird. Some of my friends like when people say things directly." This is a true story. I got an audition for that show Billions, and I told her about it. She's like, "Do you have to shave for the audition?" Only question she had about the audition. Do you have to shave for it? No, I don't have to shave for it. It's an audition. It's not like they're going to watch my tape and go, "Oh my God, he's perfect." But this character's clean shaven. There's no easy fix for this. We'll go with Daniel Day-Lewis. My girlfriend's from rural Oregon, and she wanted to go camping. I was like, "I don't know about camping." She's like, "Do you even know how to put up a tent?" I was like, "No, I don't." She's like, "That's a good skill to have. What if there's an emergency and I'm incapacitated?" Never thought of that. Whenever I've thought of emergencies, that one's not come up. 911, what's your emergency? My girlfriend was attacked by a bear. Sir, calm down. Do you know how to assemble a tent? I'd hoped, but I was hoping you'd send medical attention. We're not sending medical attention, sir. We're sending 5 REI employees. They'll make some s'mores and hang tight till they get there. I don't know anything about sports. My girlfriend knows more about sports than I do, and I actually asked her this question. I go, "Do you stand up or lie down on a snowboard?" That was like 3 months ago. She just stopped laughing 10 minutes ago. I've never heard anyone laugh this loud in my life. I was like, "Baby, laugh at my amazing jokes, not my perfectly reasonable questions." Got to look for red flags in relationships. I like looking for red flags in other people's relationships. Especially before they even have one. That's the best. Someone's all excited about a potential new romance. They talk to me. I bum them out. It's great. A friend of mine was going on a first date, like, "Where are you going?" She's like, "We'll meet at a bar tomorrow night at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock, ooh, red flag. But he works late at the hospital. He works at a hospital, ooh, second red flag. He's a highly respected surgeon, ooh, third red flag. He's a huge fan of your comedy. This guy sounds horrible. I got an email from my doctor's office telling me my doctor is becoming something called a concierge doctor, meaning there's a $2,300 annual fee just to see her, and I still have to pay for all the appointments. Email said it's a great program. You get a special phone number where you can text your doctor 24 hours a day. A special phone number? You mean the doctor's phone number? I can text her 24 hours a day? Okay, dear doctor. Sorry to bother you at 4 a.m. on your burner phone. But I have a really important question. Can I take a third Advil? I implore you to write back before 5. My head is pounding. It's hard finding a good doctor. Hardest doctor to find is a therapist. One of my insurance company's website looking for a therapist. They had a list of therapists who take the insurance and you can sort them by distance. Seemed like a weird way to find a therapist. That's the way I find a dry cleaner. Can't imagine that someone's like, "I'm really depressed, but if you make me walk more than 2 minutes for excellent care, I'll be really, really depressed." Can you imagine ending up at that therapist you found sorting by distance? I'd be at that first appointment. "Todd, I got to ask you, how did you find me?" "Oh, your office is in my building. I live directly upstairs. I woke up 11 seconds ago." "Thought you looked familiar, Todd. Probably seen you in the hallway." "I was also in Pootie Tang." "Yeah, that was it." "I've never seen you in the hallway." It was your small but pivotal role in Pootie Tang. Pootie Tang. That's a weird word to mispronounce. Hey, you said pootie tang wrong. Okay. I think you got the joke. Therapists have websites now. I saw a therapist's website and a link to his Twitter page. It's like, oh, do you have tour dates and merch also? I clicked on this guy's Twitter page. I saw he followed a bunch of comedians. I was like, ooh, not going to this guy. I don't want a comedy nerd as my therapist. I'll be at the appointment crying my eyes out. Doc, I feel awful. What should I do? Well, Todd, you thought of doing something nice for someone else? Maybe that'll make you feel better. Like what? I don't know. Why don't you hook me up with Bill Burr tickets? I don't know if that's going to help, Doc. Didn't help when I gave you Patton Oswalt's email address. And you got to stop writing to him. He's not going to read that script. I read somewhere that the most marked up bottle of wine on a restaurant's wine list is the second cheapest. Reason they do that is gal be on a date, too embarrassed to buy the cheapest wine, picks the second cheapest, and gets destroyed. Probably the best thing I've ever read in my entire life. It's like, who can we screw over here at the restaurant? How about a guy looking for love who's also on a budget? That's why I hired you, PJ. You're an idea man. See, this bottle of Pinot Noir costs us $1.50. Let's go $600 on this one. But I love cooking shows and shows about travel and stuff like that. I was actually on the Seth Meyers show once, years ago, and the other guest was Anthony Bourdain. I got to meet him real briefly, and I'm glad it was a brief meeting because I don't want to be backstage trading road stories with Anthony Bourdain. His would be like, yeah, I remember once I was in South America, got bitten by a snake while I was trying to eat its small intestine. Oh, yeah, I was once at a Hampton Inn in Little Rock. And they ran out of Captain Crunch at the breakfast buffet. I get it. Poor guy must have had annoying fans when you're a travel and food expert. People running up to you on the street, hey, Anthony, here's the deal. I'm going to Malaysia. And I love turkey burgers. Anthony, best Rice Krispie treat in Paraguay. Let's hear it. Anthony, I'm going to Dusseldorf and I love empanadas. I need your top 5. I like that show, Chopped. That's a great show. 4 chefs compete for a $10,000 prize. My favorite part about that show is none of the chefs have a realistic grasp of what you can buy for $10,000. I was like, Chef, what are you going to do if you win the $10,000? Well, I've always wanted to travel around the world for a year. Flying first class everywhere. Oh, you can do that for another $1.3 million. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to fly first class to Cleveland. Take a megabus to Columbus. Fly back premium economy from Columbus with a 5-hour layover in Cleveland. Then you're out of money. Chef, what are you going to do if you win $10,000? Well, I have 6 brothers. I'd love to buy them each a Rolls Royce. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to buy 3 decent skateboards. Then you make a little sign-up sheet your brothers can take turns. Chef, what are you going to do if you win the $10,000? I think it'd be great to buy my mom a house. That'd be the greatest. Find your mom a sweet $10,000 house. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to buy yourself an updated food processor. Then the best wooden spoon. Then you can make your mom some dip, and she can enjoy it in the house she currently lives in. Not the $10,000 before taxes dream house. Also known as a $3,000 house. Also known as a used minivan. It's fun being a comedian. Work at night, have all day to have some weird days. Had a weird day recently, went to the podiatrist, then I adopted a kitten. That was my to-do list for a Tuesday. It was great. I was at the podiatrist's office, stretched out, looking down at my little toes. I was like, oh, I can't imagine anything cuter than that. 40 minutes later, holy shit, what was I thinking? Finally found something cuter than my little toes. Little baby kitty cat. It's fun being a new cat owner, get to buy her stuff. I was on Amazon looking at cat treats. Found the brand of cat treat. There's a bunch of reviews next to it. Saw there was a 1-star review. I was like, ooh. I got to read a 1-star review of a cat treat. This was the entire review. My cat didn't like this. How's that? Guys at his keyboard, I'm going to keep this lean and mean. My cat didn't like this. I could just see that guy at home. Hey, Pockets, come here. Got some new treats for you to try. What do you think? Oh, you don't like them? Well, don't worry. Daddy will bankrupt the company. What? Just try a different brand? Don't be so petty. You don't be so polite, Pockets. I'm going to crush them. Made the mistake of getting a kitten instead of an adult cat. That's a mistake. She's adorable, but my God, I don't know what I was in for. She attacks me while I'm trying to sleep. It's gotten so bad I've actually checked into hotels. I've checked into the closest hotel in my apartment 3 different times to get some sleep. Probably $5,000 worth of hotel rooms. It's a great check-in, though. You walk in, no bags, bleeding. So you're here for business, sir? No, actually, a kitten attacked me. Oh, where are you coming in from? Look outside. See that building 50 feet away? See that light on the 7th floor? See that kitten in the window? Yeah, the one drinking a glass of rosé. Smoking a cigarette with one of those long holders. Oh, she's holding up a sign. Todd Barry is overrated. Where does a kitty learn that word? It's incomprehensible. Supposed to brush my cat's teeth. That was sprung on me recently by the vet. You got to start brushing her teeth. I was like, okay, I wouldn't have gotten the cat. Just saying, had I known, I wouldn't have considered it for 1 second. But it's too late. I love her. So I went on YouTube looking for tutorials how to brush your cat's teeth. Thought there might be 1 or 2. There's thousands of them. All the same, none of them are helpful. They're all like, here's how you brush your cat's teeth. First, start out with the world's most relaxed cat. You got that? No, I don't got that. Shockingly, I do not have that. Place her carefully on this table specifically designed to examine animals. You can get one at your local veterinary supply store for $6,000. Now take the toothbrush and toothpaste out, watch what happens. Oh my God, she took it from my hand. She's taking the cap off the toothpaste. She's brushing her own teeth. Where'd you get a water pick, baby? She snuck off to Target and bought a water pick. Supposed to schedule playtime with the cat. I don't know you're supposed to do that. I don't want to play with my cat. I'll watch Shark Tank with my cat. We'll call that playing. Come here, baby. Sit in my lap. We're going to play. Scratch, 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 scratch. $500,000 for 2% equity. Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, it's bad valuation, baby. Yeah, they better have some sales. The apartment I live in charges me $50 a month because I have a cat. It's like a little spiteful pet fee they have. I remember being in the leasing office, signing a lease. Guy's like, so it's just you in the apartment? Yeah, just me and my cat. Oh, so it's not just you in the apartment. There's also something this big living there? Yeah, she's the size of my toaster. You have a toaster? You gotta come clean with me, my man. All right, I have a couple of spoons also. Okay, we're gonna go 50 for the cat, 30 for the toaster. $8 each for the spoons. I can make that joke last 19 hours if I wanted to. Think of all the objects I didn't mention. They have cat cafes now. Coffee shops with cats roaming around in them, they're great. I went to one in New Orleans. The only thing better going to a cat cafe, going to a cat cafe alone. The only thing better going to a cat cafe alone, showing up and being the only customer at the cat cafe. It was just me and 150 cats. I was just walking around like I was the king. Tell me about the gray one. Seems a bit moody for a domestic short hair. Why is the tabby not playing with the ragamuffin? They should be friends. Let's try your coffee. Mmm, delicious. Coffee always tastes best when you drink it near 7 litter boxes. That's a lot of cat jokes, huh? Let's change the subject, shall we? That's my cat. That's a little perch that's suction cup to the window, and then sometimes the suction cup comes undone, and I don't fix it for a while. Her name's Michaeline. She's a foreign correspondent for Al Jazeera. Close up of the face. Here, let me show you. That's her face. I hope you can't tell where I live based on that. Now you're saying, Todd, how do we know that's really your cat? Boom. Same cat as you just looked at. That's me. Happy, miserable. Happy, miserable. Oh, that's me and Slash. That's Slash. That's me. That's Slash. Slash came to my show in London, came straight from the airport. I have friends I've known 20 years who ask to be on my guest list and don't show up. Slash is like, we're going to clear customs and head right over. Oh, man. I can't show this one in New York because people get mad. I have a washer and dryer in my apartment. It's like I'm a celebrity. Of course I do. Oh, that is the front right side of my couch. It's a fancy couch. It's got exposed wood. Not sure what that is. Probably $1 million contract or something. That's the rear right of my couch. She's got more work to do on that one. Oh, that's me with Lars from Metallica. Me. That's Lars. Me, Lars. Came to my show in Northern California. Look how happy he is. Here, you know what? If you saw that guy walking down the street with that smile, you'd be like, did you just go to a Todd Barry show? Oh, that's the front left of my couch. Someone came up to me after a show recently. She's like, you should get scratching posts. Oh, I didn't know about scratching posts. You mean they have special posts that they oh my God. I have 13 scratching posts. That's the rear left of my couch. That's a speaker that fell over 6 months ago. In order to fix that, I'd have to lean down and put it back upright. Oh, that's me and Charlize Theron. This is me giving a master class in how to play it cool.